Today's topic is a funny one because it involves a question that I have been asked on at least 8 separate occasions, and the answer to me seems blindingly obvious. And the question generally runs along the following lines: can you build me a data sharing system whereby I can share data with other parties, people or companies, and then at a later date I can forcefully delete it or remove it from their possession so they no longer have access to it and they no longer know it? And the answer, of course, is no, that is not possible. Imagine if you asked the following question: can you please build a system for me whereby I can mail out paper copies of my company brochure and finances to a number of different parties, and then somehow magically in the future I can destroy all those brochures, wipe the memory of what was inside them from the minds of the people that read them, and make sure that there is no way of photographing it or reading it and copying it down into a notepad. When you look at it from that perspective, it's obvious that once your plain unencrypted data has been passed on to another party, you no longer control it. Now, there are all sorts of data protection systems that you can use. Make sure that your data is transferred encrypted, and then the other party can decrypt it to stop people listening in, for example. But when it comes to the point that you have revealed your data to another party, it's then up to that other party what they do with it. And there are things you can use to mitigate how the data then subsequently spreads on. You can get people to sign NDAs and then use the legal system if they break them in order to get some kind of compensation. You can make sure that you only share data with parties that you trust, but ultimately it is not possible to build a magic system whereby you can share data and then later remove it from the possession of other people. And as I said, this seems blindingly obvious to me, and yet it's something that I get asked repeatedly because, of course, if you could do something like that, it would be a wonderful magical solution to the problems of GDPR. But it's just not the way the universe works. And just because you're in a digital world rather than in a physical world doesn't actually change these properties. Hope you found that interesting. See you in the next video soon. Bye for now.